it was a difficult situation. We know last Wednesday night we had a fundraiser for his family. We were able to get that done before the storms came in. Just to be able to help them and their expenses, and that's really going to come in handy. And then Coach Jones passed away this morning, so prayers to his family.
Absolutely, yep.
Good man. Really enjoyed him when he was here, and just praying for his family.
Yeah. So Garrett has finished his warm-up tosses for Duncan, the left-hander. So we're getting ready to get underway. Bears are going to send Carey, Randolph, and Fisher up here in the first. Bryson Carey making his way to the plate.
A little unusual, batting first at home, and but it's fair.
Yep,
it's
that's
a
right.
fair way to do it when trying to get both games in before the weather this week.
Well, of course, my philosophy, Frank, was play today and then hope it rains 3 or 4 days and throw Colin again on Friday or Saturday. But
I don't know if Duncan was keen on that thought.
I'm sure they weren't. First pitch is high, ball 1 to Carey. As we said, Bryson coming in at 376. 38 runs scored. Takes high for ball 2.
Was it a week ago, Monday night, we were at Elgin?
I believe that's right.
And the wind was 50 miles per hour, and we had an outside broadcast booth.
Yes, we did. This is luxury.
I feel like we're in the big leagues today.
There's strike 1 on the inside corner. 2 balls, 1 strike to Bryson Carey. Bryson, as I was saying, 38 runs on the year, leads the team in runs scored. Stolen bases, 18. So a real offensive threat is Bryson. Good speed. He takes high, ball 3. And he has walked 24 times. So
good eye.
32 hits, 24 walks for an on-base percentage of .526. More often than not, he's on first base at least. He takes strike 2 there, and that runs the count to full. Here, just underway, top of the first. If you're tuning in late, Bears are visiting team this game since both games with Duncan are going to be played here. And there's a swing and a miss and a strikeout for Garrett.
Even though he went down on strikes, we got to see 6 pitches there. Yep. So, as we move forward, those kind of at-bats are helpful.
That's right. That second time, third time through. Mm-hmm. Wind blowing a little bit left to right. Not a gale, but right to left.
Right to left, yes.
Blowing a little bit right to left, out toward left. Weston Randolph swings through the first pitch from Garrett, strike 1.
How about the look of this field? Hadn't Coach Hughes done a phenomenal job?
Yeah.
It looks amazing tonight.
Here's a 0-1 pitch, is a fastball on the inside corner, swung and miss. So Garrett up 0-2 on the freshman Randolph, who by this time of year is not much of a freshman anymore, Frank.
That's right. You played this many games. You're a veteran now. And he's playing like it, too.
That's right. Takes high, ball 1. He's had a lot of, I've been impressed at different times through the year, even early, gotten a lot of 2-out hits, So he's behind 1 ball, 2 strikes here. And he swings through that one for strike 3. So Garrett has struck out the first 2 Bears he's faced, the lefty. That brings up Colin Fisher. Colin comes in at .419, 9 homers, 42 RBIs.
Colin Fisher.
I'd say it's a pretty decent high school season.
Not a bad year. Curveball misses in. Ball 1. Yeah, I don't know. 9 and 42. I can't think of anybody, and not that I'm a statistical whiz on Noble baseball history, but I can't think of anybody that's had more of either of those.
No.
In my time of being around here.
That's pretty impressive numbers.
Yep. 1 ball, 1 strike. He fouls that one out. fouls over the first base dugout, third base dugout. Here's a 1-1 pitch from Garrett. High and away, ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strikes to Fisher. Devin Knight on deck, hoping he'll get a chance with a runner on here. It's 2-1 pitch, swing and a miss. Good fastball there. Evens the count 2-2. Fisher here in the top of the first. Breaking pitch, Colin fouls that off. Kind of a high, kind of a spinner there. Got away with one.
Probably wasn't a strike either, but,
No.
you know, with 2 strikes,
Yep.
being protective.
Yep. Garrett wants a new baseball. Two and two out here in the top of the first. Playing Collins straight away and deep. A little bit shaded to right in center field. High fastball misses.
You know,
Runs the count full.
deciding where to play Colin defensively has got to be an issue because he can hit it out to either direction.
Yeah, he's hit some bombs to left center this
Yeah.
year, both here and away.
Mm-hmm.
Full count and called strike 3 on the outside corner. So Garrett strikes out the side in the first. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on. So we're going to the bottom of the first inning, and Case and Anglin taking the hill for the Bears. It's Noble nothing, and Duncan coming to bat. We'll be back at noblebears.tv after this.
Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Security needs to be at the top of the list when it comes to your family, home, and lifestyle. We offer advanced systems that provide a secure connection to dedicated professionals.
Welcome back to Noble High School. I'm Randy Kersey with Frank Solomon joining me this evening as the Bears taking on the Duncan Demons in game 1 of a doubleheader, and the rain has started to come, light rain out there. They're going to
Umbrellas
keep
are
going.
up.
Umbrellas are up, and Case and Anglin's finished his warm-up tosses. Bears went quietly in the first, and here's the first pitch to Brookshire, and that's in there for strike 1. So Anglin again on the year 4-1, 2.04 ERA. Breaking pitch, grounded to second. Randolph's got it. Tosses to Fisher for the out. And that's what we want. 2 pitches,
Absolutely.
1 out.
You know, as we talked about earlier in that first at-bat for Bryson versus that at-bat there, 6 pitches versus 2.
Yep.
And that's going to come into play at some point.
Right. That second, third time through the order, the familiarity. If you ran the count deep early, you've seen pretty much everything. Ramirez takes a curveball, must have been down. Ball 1 to
Pretty
center
good pitch.
fielder Eli Ramirez. Fastball in there, and that must have been down too. 2 balls, no strikes. To Ramirez. And that one misses high, and so it's 3-0. Again, the Bears visiting team this first game because of the arrangement to, that's ball 4 outside, and Ramirez is on, the first base runner of the game. The arrangement to, because of the incoming weather all week, both teams agreed to play a doubleheader, and it was here at Noble. I don't know if that was a coin toss or how that was decided, but
I don't know. I'm not sure.
well, let them burn their gas. They got Halliburton down there, right?
Yeah, that's true. I think it was more about
throw gets away, and Ramirez is going to head down to second. So he's going to third. Yeah, he's fast, and so an error there. Looked like on the throw was out of Collins' reach and kind of toward the outfield side. And so Ramirez moves all the way to third with nobody out here in the second. I'm sorry, one out here in the bottom of the first. So, see, I'm having trouble calling it the right team.
Exactly.
There's a grounder to short. Ramirez holds and he waits and breaks. The throw is too wide. Fisher caught it, but Jake, trying to put a little extra mustard on it, looked to hold Ramirez back. Ramirez broke anyway. She just went on to first. I mean, Ramirez is fast enough. He's going to score on that. So,
seeing a little nerves so far, Randy.
Yep. So 2 errors here for the Bears, and it's 1-0 Duncan here in the bottom of the first. 1 out, and Barham on first. That brings up the Bernard, the cleanup man. He takes ball 1, and there's a ground ball base hit through the right side. Knight up with it. He gets it back in a hurry. So Barham advances only to second, and that's the first hit of the ball game, even though the Bears are trailing 1-0 here in the bottom of the first.
Well, they say walks and errors are 2 of the biggest problems you have in baseball, and we guilty of both here in the bottom of the first.
So need to get
got to get cleaned up.
Cleaned up here. So brings up Pogue, the catcher, number 10. And first and second, nobody out, or 1 out. Need a little grounder up the middle here. Kind of pick it up, step on the bag, and fire it to first. There's ball low and away. So 1-0 to Pogue. Bears trailing 1-0 here in the bottom of the first. Low and away ball 2.
I don't think Kaysen's gotten comfortable on the mound yet.
No.
He's really trying to find his comfort spot.
Yeah, you know, they had a 2-pitch out on the first one, and then he walked the next guy on 4 pitches. Yep. Got the grounder. Well, threw it away. Got the grounder, but throw was wide. There's ball 3. So 3-0. We'll pitch away from loading them up here with 1 out. England steps off. England comes set. There's strike 1. So probably have the take sign there. Might have it here.
3-1.
Yep.
It's a possibility.
3-1. 1 out, 2 on here. Bottom of first. Duncan up 1-0. There's a fly ball to right. Knight going back for it. He's got it. Runner's tagging at second. That is Barham, and he moves to third. So, despite starting 3-0, Kaysen comes back and gets that second out. Yeah, so 2 out. Bears an out away here from not too serious a damage despite the 2 errors in the first. So, Giles, the second baseman up, number 27. This guy's got some surprising power. Duncan, of course, played here at the Rose Rock Classic, and He set one over those trees there and left against Norman High. I was here watching that game. Duncan ended up being a runner-up in the Rose Rock Classic here in Noble a month or so back. Good pitch, strike one. England gets ahead.
Well, let's don't let him do that again.
No. It's a 0-1 pitch. That's strike two on the outside corner. So England quickly ahead 0-2. Good spot right there. I give him one up a little bit from that. See if he'll chase. Nope, we'll go the other direction. Yep, he chased the curve. Good job by Anglin. His first strikeout. So 1 run on 1 hit. There were 2 men left on base. A couple of bare errors there. And after 1 complete, it's Duncan 1, Noble 0. And we'll be back here at noblebears.tv after this.
Who can dispatch first responders at a moment's notice. Your system will feature an easy-to-use touchscreen that intuitively makes operating your system as simple as 1 touch.
It's state-of-the-art security that fits into your lifestyle and your life. Give us a call today to learn more.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Oklahoma Career Tech's been serving up skills to doers just like you for over 100 years. But this ain't your great Grammys and Pop Tech school. Oklahoma's favorite place to learn new skills keeps learning new tricks. Everyone knows the best way to learn is to do it yourself. Sir, you okay? Because you shouldn't have to wait to do what you love. Whatever you choose to do, do you. Oklahoma Career Tech.
Now is the time to protect your family with Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi.
So welcome back to Noble High School. I'm Randy Kersey with Frank Solomon. The Bears trailing 1-0. Bears batting top of the second, and they're the home team in game 1 here, despite being in Noble. Both games being played here. Normally this is a home and home, but because of the outlook of the weather, both teams agreed to try to get them both in tonight. Devin Knight steps in. Devin having a great senior year, Frank.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
And he swings on the first pitch, and that's fouled over the first base dugout.
I was going to follow up on your point about the coin flip or the gas or the reason that it ended up here. We made dates available Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and Duncan already had previous commitments, so that's how it ended up being at our place versus us playing doubleheader there.
Okay. 0-1 pitch misses outside tonight. Devin has been hit by pitch 16 times, Frank, twice in the face this year.
I heard about that last week.
And he almost
Coming
got
after
another
him
one
again,
there.
aren't they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Just a ball magnet.
Yep, but hitting .377 with 4 homers, 29 RBIs. And when he hits a long one, Frank, there's no doubt.
That's exactly right.
Good take there.
Yep. Left it up.
3-1. On deck for the Bears, Cason Anglin, followed by Trevor Hand. .3-1 pitch and swung on and fouled straight back. He makes it 3-2. So Knight leading off the second here. And 3-2 pitch coming up from Garrett. High ball 4. Knight
Good discipline
works
there.
the walk.
Good discipline.
So first Bear base runner. And that brings up Cason Anglin. And gives Coach Hughes some options here. 14 stolen bases on the year. Yep, good quickness. Probably not going to line up and beat you in a 100-yard dash, but he can get 90 feet in a hurry.
Absolutely.
Pitcher number 10, Kason England.
We'll see if Coach Hughes plays for the bunt here or
A little tougher, too, with the left-handed pitcher. We'll see how good a move he has.
Yeah. And there's the bunt, and it's back to Garrett, who
good
bobbles
bunt.
it
Yep.
and recovers and gets Anglin at first. So sack bunt there. Moves Knight to second.
Good. Got his job done.
Yep.
Got his job done.
And that brings up red-hot Trevor Hand. Trevor up to 397 on the year. 22 RBIs.
16, Trevor Hand.
31 hits and 78 at-bats. So Bears got the tying run on second here in the top of the second. There's a pitch from Garrett, and there's a hot shot to third. Bobbled, and he's not going to come up with it. Third baseman
well hit.
Cross could not get the handle on it, and he's limping a little. I think it might have caught him on the leg or something there. But
Number 5,
so Trevor reaches on the error, and Trevor Rudd coming in to run for him. Devin Knight had to hold at second because the ground ball was right in front of him, and don't want to run into a tag. So
absolutely.
So Bears got something going here. 2 on, 1 out, and Colin Thomas up. Thomas hit .358 this year with 23 RBIs, and love to see him get another one here, Frank.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he pops that one foul out of play to the right.
Duncan, first baseman, was playing awfully close in on the grass. Maybe looking for another possible sacrifice of some type. I don't know with that.
I don't know. That is unusual.
Mm-hmm.
With 1 out. I wouldn't. 0-1 pitch. Oh my goodness, that ball's up and away, but he gets the call. Does Garrett? No balls, 2 strikes. So Thomas in the hole here. That kid's not that tall, Frank.
No, he's really not.
0-2 pitch, and that one was a pretty good one. So Thomas strikes out looking for the second out. So still at first and second brings up Carter Gollish. We talked earlier, Carter third on the team in RBIs this year, 26. Be a good time for one here.
Yes, we do. We need to get the ball in play somewhere.
Ball's up and in. Ball 1 to Gollish. On deck, Jake Williams. Two out here, 2 on. Top of the second. The ball misses high. 2 balls, no strikes to Gollish. Knight at second, and Trevor Rudd running for Trevor Hand over there at first as a courtesy runner. 2-0 pitch. Swung on, fly ball to center. Pretty deep. Brookshire is back. He has to take about 8 steps back and hauls it in. Hit the ball well.
Big difference, though, Randy, in that second to the first. We put the ball in play instead of striking out.
Right.
So that's got to make us feel promising.
Yep. No runs, no hits. There was 1 error, and Bears leave 2 on here in the second. So we're going to the bottom of the second. Duncan leads at 1-0 here from Noble High School. I'm Randy Kersey with Frank Solomon. This is NobleBears.tv. We'll be back after this.
Internet security is becoming more of a fear every day. Protect your family against malware, viruses, intrusions, cyber attacks, and more. Modern internet deserves modern security. Get the best of both worlds with Pioneer in-home Wi-Fi and the Smart Wi-Fi app. Download the Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi app today or visit gopioneer.com for more information.
So welcome back to Noble High School. We are going to the bottom of the second where Duncan leads the Bears 1-0. And Duncan home team for game one here today. Facing Anglin on the mound, and he misses outside ball one. Against Cross, the catcher for Duncan, 7-hole hitter. So 7, 8, and 9, Cross, Lynch, the DH, and Samuels for Duncan here in the second. There's a high chopper in the hole. Williams, long throw, and it's going to be an infield hit. Just kind of hit it in no man's land. So leadoff single there for Cross. And that brings up Lynch, the DH, number 12.
Sometimes it's not how hard you hit it, but where you hit it.
That's right. Hit them where they ain't.
Mm-hmm.
So see if Duncan puts something on here to try to remove that guy over. So Thomas, even with the bag at third, yeah, he's creeping in a little. First pitch, runner goes, and there's a hot shot by Thomas up the line. Runner to third, and it's going to be a double. So a double there by Lynch, the DH, and it's second and third now with nobody out. Duncan already leading 1-0. And again, Bears and Duncan both are in the same spot. They both need to win. If they sweep, they host a regional. If they split, whoever has the biggest run differential hosts the regional. So squaring to bunt is Samuel. And England's pitch
9-hole
misses. Yep, 9-hole here. Bears, even with the bags at the corners, middle infielders are back, so not playing. A ground ball is going to score a run unless it's hit right to the third baseman or the first baseman.
Mm-hmm.
So 1 ball, 1 strike. So a little early probably to pull the infield all the way in, although because then a ground ball that is easier to get through and you're down 3-0, right?
That's correct. That's correct.
Yep. So it's a judgment call. 1 ball, 1 strike. England steps off. 1-1. Nobody out. Duncan's got him at second and third. Case and England on the hill. There's a call strike. Down in the zone on the outside. Gets the call. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Strikeout be huge here. Now the infield comes in with 2 strikes. So Bears going to come home, try to hold that runner. There's a grounder right at Jake, and it's off of him. So you make the right call, Frank, and you don't make the play.
Yep.
And then the throw over the head. So runner goes to second. So the third and fourth errors of the day for the Bears on that one swing, as the runner goes to second on the error on the overthrow to home. And Jake, that's exactly what you wanted. You had a hard grounder to Jake. The runner's not going to be able to go from third if he's got plenty of time to throw out, and then you've got an out. But it's 2 runs in. And runner to second. And still nobody out. 3-0. And there's a chopper. Anglin with a big jump. Thought about going to third, but
wise decision not to.
Well, and he dropped the ball. And I think you're right. I don't think you'd have maybe got him anyway. Been a
really close play.
So Bricksher grounds out 1-3 for the first out of the inning. Samuels moves to third. So 1 out. See if they can pull the infield in again here, Frank, to hold that run. I sure don't want to go down 4 with 1 out. There's a strike 1 to Ramirez, who walked his first time up.
It's like we're deep in the middle again.
Yep, so really conceding a run on a grounder up the middle. There's strike 2. Ramirez chases that breaking pitch low and away. 3-0, bottom of the second.
Good
fastball, call
Good
strike
pitch
3 on the outside corner. 2 down. So again, here you go. You get the play at short. They're still at second and third. Then you get the strikeout, and you may get out of this inning without giving up a run.
You know, the best defense only works if you make the play.
Yep. That ball misses low and away to Barham. One ball, no strikes. Samuel's at third. There's a grounder to Thomas, who's got it on a 1 hop. Throws over to Fisher for the out. And that's it for Duncan in the second. But they get 2 runs on 2 hits. There were 2 more Bear errors and 1 man left on base. So at the end of 2 complete, it's Duncan 3, Noble nothing. Bears will send Jake Williams, the 9-hole up, and then back to the top of the order with Carey and Randolph. So we'll be back here at Noble High School on NobleBears.tv after this.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back, always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Stop number 9, Jake Williams.
So welcome back to Noble High School, where Duncan leads the Bears 3-0 after 2 complete. Bears a little bit sloppy on the defensive side, Frank.
Well, you know, I haven't seen as many games this year, Randy, as you have, but I can't imagine we've had a lot of errors or a lot of games with 4 errors, and we've already made that in 2 innings.
Yep. So Jake Williams up. He takes ball 1. Jake comes in today. Here's the second pitch. He swings through that one. 1 ball, 1 strike to Williams. Jake hitting .242, which is a little deceptive. He's had some big at-bats. He's good at getting on base, drawing some big walks in tough games.
Last Monday.
Ball just misses. Yep. Yeah. 2 balls, 1 strike to shortstop Jake Williams, a senior. And he fouls that one back. Evens the count 2-2. Garrett stands in. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that's fouled straight back. If there hadn't been a net, we'd have needed a glove.
Yes, we would have.
So it looks like the rain has kind of let up a little bit. But a little drizzle out there still. 2 balls, 2 strikes to senior Jake Williams. Bears trailing 3-0. Bears needing to get something going here. Need to answer. Two-two pitch, swing and a miss, struck him out. The 5th strikeout for Garrett. That brings up Bryson Carey, who struck out on a 3-2 pitch to lead off the game for the Bears.
Center fielder number 6, Bryson Carey.
First pitch is up, ball 1.
Second time through the order. Now let's see what kind of adjustments we make to Garrett.
Bryson, a real spark plug for the Bears when he gets on the bases, which is often. Swings and fouls that foul tip. 1 ball, 1 strike. Garrett comes set. And it ball's low and away. 2 balls and a strike. Randolph on deck, followed by Fisher. One out here in the top of the 3rd. The call on the outside corner. Evens the count 2-2.
Don't like the consistency we're seeing behind the plate right now.
Yeah, that was going back out there again. Bryson fouls that one off. That one is far out. We may have one of them umps with the left eye. He's got a dominant left eye there, calling that side of the plate. 2-2. Curveball, good pitch. Ooh, well, that was a makeup.
That was a better pitch than the one he called. So
yeah, full
there
count.
you go. We're even now.
Sometimes a good curveball fools the umpire, the batter, the.
Yep. Catcher's just sitting there like, really?
Full count. Swing and a miss.
Again.
Foul tip hung on to there by Pogue. And that is strikeout number 6,
I believe,
for Garrett. 2 down here in the 3rd, and that brings up Randolph. Randolph struck out his first time up. Like a little bit of an off speed there. Takes high ball 1. So I don't think it's wet enough to be affecting the pitcher's grips. It's drizzling a little bit. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Don't see any water dripping off the brims of hats or nothing yet.
just enough to be annoying.
Yeah. And there's a swing and a miss on a pitch that was a little bit off the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. It's 1-2, 2 out here in the top of the 3rd. And swing and a miss on a fastball. And strikes out the side for the 2nd time tonight. Does Garrett. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. After 2.5, it's Duncan 3, Noble 0. We'll be back here at noblebears.tv after this.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury.
For the Demons, first baseman, number 11, Barnard.
So Barnard leads it off here in the bottom of the third for Duncan. Duncan leading 3-0 against the Bears on 3 unearned runs. There's a long fly ball to right. And Knight, it's knocking it down a little bit. Devin Knight's got it for the first out. 1 pitch, 1 out.
That's what we need. We need a good defensive inning here.
Yep.
Kind of right the ship a little bit.
Yep. 2 runs in the second, 1 in the first for Duncan. So that brings up Poe. He flied to right his first time up. Good curveball in there, strike 1. Poe got ahead 3-0, and England came all the way back, got him on the pop up to right. Curveball misses away. Poe didn't chase. So first curveball, he started it out of the zone and dropped it into the zone. That time he's trying to get him to chase. Fastball misses up. 2 balls and a strike. There's 2-1 pitch. Up, ball 3, 3-1. So 1 out. Pogue up, Giles on deck. And ball 4, low and away. So 1 out, 1 on now for Duncan. That is the second walk issued by England. And Pogue will have a courtesy runner, as Pogue is the catcher. Brings up Giles. Giles struck out his first time up. Second baseman for Duncan.
Second baseman.
Need a spark here, Randy. You need a spark. Somewhere, somebody make a play.
Yep.
Get some enthusiasm,
Right.
excitement.
The Duncan dugout is yelling on every pitch. And
like
I
it's
can't
a
hear
home game in Duncan.
And I can't hear the Bears.
Exactly.
So the Bears need something to happen here. And that, boy,
They might have got him. Ooh.
Oh, good pickoff move there. Thought they had him. That could have been it.
Might have been it.
So.
Didn't get the call.
Didn't get the call there. England goes over again. That one not as close.
No, and you can't lose a focus at the plate
Right.
to worry about him too much either.
Guy at the plates can hurt you. Runner goes, swinging, hit and run,
May
foul
have a
ball.
play.
Colin Thomas right up against the Bear dugout makes a nice play for the
Big
out.
That's a big out.
Yeah, and forces the courtesy runner back to first. So 2 down now, and that brings up Cross, who hit that high chopper right between short and third and beat it out for an infield single. His first time up, scored. He led off the second with that effort, and it's the first pitch. And there's a line drive to Carey in center. Bryson comes in, makes the catch. So that's how it goes, Frank. The first pitch wasn't hit very well for that young man. He got a single.
That's right.
Hit that one on the screws there, and it's an out.
Yep,
so
that's baseball.
Yep. So Bears get out of the inning, no runs, no hits, 1 man left on base. And so we are going to the top of the 4th with Duncan 3, Noble 0. Randy Kersey with Frank Solomon. We'll be back here at NobleBears.tv after this.
Prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging work seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Security needs to be at the top of the list when it comes to your family, home, and life.
So welcome back to Noble High School, where the Bears trail the Duncan Demons 3-0. Bears coming to bat in the top of the fourth. Again, if you tuning in late, Bears are the home team in the first game here, as normally these two games between Duncan and Noble would be home and home, but because of weather concerns later in the week, the teams agreed to play both games tonight. And so Duncan is going to be home team here in the first game. They lead at 3-0. Colin Fisher up. Colin struck out his first time up against Garrett, and there's a big curveball in there for strike one. 7 strikeouts in 3 innings for Garrett, so he's the lefty from Duncan is on his game tonight. Another curveball chopped foul, and he's ahead 0-2.
Yeah, he's done a very good job getting ahead on every hitter.
Yeah. He's walked 1, struck out 7. Struck out the side in the first and the third. And he's up 0-2 on Fisher. And Fisher fouls that out of play.
You know, sorry, one of the things that we hear all the time is, you know, Colin's a strikeout pitcher also. When you're a strikeout pitcher, you do throw a lot more pitches. So hopefully, you know, as Garrett goes deeper and deeper into the ball game, that maybe he'll have an effect.
Right. Well, I think 120 is the limit, so there's a little shot into left field, and that's going to fall in for a base hit. Kind of off the end of the bat, but
They're
Bears,
playing him deep.
Yep, playing him deep. And
don't blame him.
Colin fights off that pitch with 2 strikes and gets a base hit out into left, and that's what the Bears need, something good to happen. Brings up Devin Knight. Bears trailing 3-0, and we were just talking 3, 4, 5 hitters up for the Bears. Bears really need to make a statement here to get on the board this inning.
Yep. Good job getting the ball in play.
First hit off of Garrett, and Knight up. Knight walked. And there's strike 1 on the outside corner.
A little wider than I prefer. But.
Yeah. No balls, 1 strike. Knight walked in the second. Throw over to first. Fisher back in time. No balls, 1 strike to Devin Knight. And there's high ball. 1-1.
Done a good job, Devin has, taking pitches.
Yep. Devin come in at 377 today, walked his first time up, so he's still at 377. That went off the end of the bat. Got out in front of that.
A little cue shot, wasn't it?
Yeah, I wonder if that was a little change up or
something was off about that one.
Yep. So 1-2 tonight. Angling on deck. Hand in the hole. Bears at the heart of their lineup here. Nobody out. That is fouled back. And we'll do 1 ball, 2 strikes again.
Just keep battling. Keep battling. Find something you can hit.
Yep. Throw over to first. Pushes Fisher back.
We call that a token throw?
Yep.
No intent to actually get him.
Yeah, I remember you there. Yeah. Yeah, I remember you. It's a 1-2 and another foul back.
Good job by Devin. Keep battling.
Yep.
We're going to be going through baseballs tonight, looks like.
Uh-huh.
Rolled through the parking lot gathering water.
Water and scratches.
Yep.
Garrett comes set. Again, 1 ball, 2 strikes tonight. Nobody out. And gets him on a breaking ball, broke it in down on his back foot, and he swings through it for the first out. Strikeout number 8 for Garrett. Brings up Anglin, and we got timeout as the Duncan pitching coach coming out to visit. Not sure about what.
It's kind of an unusual spot.
Yeah.
To come out for a conference, unless he noticed something in the pitcher's delivery or had a concern.
Yeah,
I
maybe
mean, one out and one on is.
That's kind of the thing you.
Yeah, you just don't know.
Maybe an injury, you think, well, he came up funny or
he land wrong, or
held his side or something after he threw, or
something. Coach was watching and we weren't.
Yeah. We were just watching swing and miss.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Unfortunately.
So Anglin up. Anglin laid down a sac bunt his first time up. So he's 0 for 0 tonight. Fisher on first. Ball's low and away. Ball 1. So I don't know. We'll see if Coach Hughes puts a runner in motion here. Try to get something going. 1 out. He's not going, and Anglin fouls that one back. 1 ball, 1 strike. So 1-1, 1 out. Colin Fisher on first after singling to lead off the inning.
Good eye there.
Yep. 2 balls, 1 strike, although that has been called a strike tonight.
It has been earlier. Frank. It has been.
So
You're right.
2 balls and 1. I was a little scared there for a minute.
But it was out.
It was. 2-1. And that ball fouled or popped.
It's trying to get out of play.
Yeah, third baseman chasing it just over the fence down beyond the Bear dugout. So that runs the count even to 2-2. Senior Case in Anglin.
Might send him here, 2-2.
Yep.
Because Cason, unless it's a terrible pitch, is going to be swinging.
Fouls that and back. So a lot of foul balls in the last 2 hitters.
Yes. They're just not quite on yet, but they are getting a lot of, foul balls do indicate that you're seeing the pitcher better.
Getting some good
rips.
rips.
8 strikeouts we've had previously.
Here's a 2-2 pitch. And another foul ball out of play.
We need to send somebody to the store and get some more
we
baseballs.
may have to. How's the budget looking?
Yeah. Coach Hughes is sending more in.
Yeah, he's trying to use that towel and get them cleaned up. So he's trying to save us some money.
That's right. That's right. Still got another game to go after this.
Yeah, 2 balls, 2 strikes to Case in Anglin, number 10. Throw over. Fisher back.
Got away from
him. Kind of a lazy throw over, and Fisher moves to second. So an error there on Duncan. Pitcher kind of a little bit of a lazy, lackadaisical throw over and threw it up toward the outfield side of first, and first baseman Barner couldn't come up with it.
Sometimes you overthink, too. Colin wasn't very far off the bag.
No. Timeout called by Anglin.
Maybe we'll shake his confidence a little bit.
Yeah. Three-two. Fisher now at second in scoring position. And he waves at it and goes through, and he knew it. So 2 out now. And strikeout number 9 for Garrett. So that brings up Trevor Hand. Hand hit a hot shot to third that was kicked around by the third baseman Cross and reached base back in the second
Catcher, number 16.
Base hit's
Trevor
probably going to
Hayden.
score a run here with 2 out. Fisher will be moving on contact. First pitch, and that's foul back out of play. No balls, 1 strike. No one, 0-1, 2 out here. Top of the 4th. Bears trailing 3-0. Ball's down and in. Breaking pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. Garrett comes set. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Chopper to first.
Right at him.
Hit right at first baseman Bernard, who steps on the bag, and that's the 3rd out. So no runs on 1 hit for the Bears in the 4th. Left 1 man on base, and after 3.5, it's still Duncan 3, Noble nothing. We'll be back here at NobleBears.tv after this.
Style. We offer advanced systems that provide a secure connection to dedicated professionals who can dispatch first responders at a moment's notice. Your system will feature an easy-to-use touchscreen that intuitively makes operating your system as simple as 1 touch.
It's state-of-the-art security that fits into your lifestyle and your life. Give us a call today to learn more.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Oklahoma Career Tech's been serving up skills to doers just like you for over 100 years.
But this ain't your great Grammys of Pop Tech School.
Oklahoma's favorite place to learn new skills keeps learning new tricks. Everyone knows the best way to learn is to do it yourself.
Sir, you okay?
Because you shouldn't have to wait to...
So welcome back to Noble High School, where the Bears trail the Duncan Demons 3-0 here in the bottom of the 4th. Duncan coming to bat. Bears come in at 22-8, 10-2 in district play. Duncan 19-9, also 10-2. So these 2 games tonight, this doubleheader, going to determine who the runner-up in all likelihood, unless, again, Lawton Max sweeps Elgin, which is highly unlikely. Stranger things have happened, Frank.
They have.
Highly unlikely.
Lawton has, one really, really good pitcher.
Yep.
But the second one.
Yeah, they have a
Leading off the bottom of the 4th.
little bit of a drop-off there.
DH, number 12, Lynch.
So the DH comes up Lynch, who doubled down the 3rd base line just inside the bag back in the 2nd. Came around to score. And Cason Anglin on the mound, and he fires strike 1 in there. Gets ahead. So these 2 teams kind of played all around each other. Both been in some festivals and tournaments even together. But have not met yet. There's strike 2. Oh, 2 pitch. He waves at it. Oh, my goodness. And they're saying he didn't go around. 1 ball, 2 strikes. If he hit it, had been a double, Frank. Ball outside, 2-2. To the DH Lynch. There's a chopper foul, the first base side. We'll do 2-2 again. On deck, Samuels, who hit a grounder to the drawn-in infield that Bears couldn't come up with. There's a swing and a miss, strike 3.
You know,
for the
Randy,
first out.
even though we're down 3-0, you know, Kaysen has really not thrown that poorly.
No,
he really hadn't.
No earned runs.
We've booted too many balls.
Yeah, 2 hits. He's given up 2 hits and walked 1. I mean, I'm sorry, 3 hits.
You take that every day, wouldn't you?
3 hits and 1 walk, and yeah, there's strike 1.
Got to make plays for him.
That's right.
Yeah, it's not over. We have
No.
Just keep them where they are.
Yep. Curveball just misses off the plate. 1-1 to Samuel, who hit that grounder to the drawn-in infield. It resulted in an error. There's another grounder. This time, Randolph's got it, and he flips to Fisher.
That looked like a quick pitch to you. I don't know what Kaysen rushed his motion that time.
Yeah, he's got a thing where he'll come fastball with virtually no kick. You know, normally he'll wind, turn, bring the leg up high, and stride out. He's got also a pitch where he just will step and throw that he works in, I don't know, 3 or 4 times a game.
Yeah, it's just the first time I'd seen that tonight.
Yep, I think that may be the first time he's done it tonight, but that's not unusual for him. Big curveball, just doesn't quite bite enough. Brookshire at the plate, the leadoff hitter, he grounded it to second and grounded back to Anglin. 0 for 2 tonight. There's a foul ball out of play.
And as a good leadoff hitter would do, he just stood in there with that curveball coming at him to see if it was going to break away from him or hit him.
Yep. Another curveball, and that one's popped up. Fisher chasing, but I think that's out of play. So 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Brookshire with 2 out here in the 4th. One-two pitch.
Good.
Check swing. He says he went around, hand bobbles it, but recovers and throws down to Fisher for the out and the strikeout. So no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on as Duncan goes quietly in the 4th. So Bears coming to bat in top of the 5th, and 3-0 Duncan. We'll be back here at NobleBears.tv after this.
Do what you love.
Whatever you choose to do, do you.
Oklahoma Career Tech.
Now is the time to protect your family with Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi. Internet security is becoming more of a fear every day. Protect your family against malware, viruses, intrusions, cyber attacks, and more. Modern internet deserves modern security. Get the best of both worlds with Pioneer in-home Wi-Fi and the Smart Wi-Fi app. Download the Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi app today or visit gopioneer.com for more information.
Welcome back to Noble High School, where the Bears trail the Duncan Demons 3-0 here in the first game of this doubleheader. That will determine the who will host a regional, Frank, in the upcoming week.
You know, there's a lot of good teams in 5A. There's 4 good teams in our district.
Yeah.
So this is critical for us to be able to host a regional playoff.
And ball 1 taken by Colin Thomas. Thomas struck out his first time up. Here's the 1-0 pitch from Garrett, who's really been dealing. He misses low and in. Maybe he's getting a little tired, Frank. He struck out
a bunch of us.
9 in 4 innings, so that's a lot of pitches. Mostly with a fastball.
Yes.
He's thrown some breaking pitches, but his out pitches have been that fastball. And there's it is, and it's foul back. Straight back, which is a good sign for the hitter. It means you're on it, timing-wise.
We just haven't been able to get it really squared up.
Yep.
Lots of foul balls.
Yep. Here's a 2-1 pitch coming from Garrett, the lefty. And another foul ball, 2-2. That's the other thing. Along with a lot of strikeouts, we've had several hitters foul off 4 or 5.
Mm-hmm.
So his pitch count's getting up there. And top of the 5th. Ball's up. Runs the count to full. Bears would love to get that leadoff man on here and
be big.
Roll the order over back to the top. As the Bears are at 7, 8, 9. 3-2 pitch. High, ball 4. So Thomas, good job there. That is just the second base on balls issued by Garrett. He also walked Knight to lead off the second. And Golish up. Golish hit it on the nose to dead center for a fly out, but he really hit the ball well. And he swings and fouls the first pitch back. So Bears got some options here. Thomas, good speed at first.
I don't know, Randy, if you sacrifice now down 3 at
No,
this point in the game.
I don't
they're
think
gonna
so.
Look for a base hit.
Yeah, I especially the way Carter hit the ball.
Yeah.
The first time up, I think you got to let him. If anything, I think you might try a hit and run or something. Throw over. We really haven't seen Pogue tested.
No.
I'm sure if he's Duncan catcher, he can get it down there.
You would think so.
Yeah,
You would think
but
so,
still,
yes.
yeah. Looks like the rain has stopped. The pavement dry below us. There's a call strike. So no balls, 2 strikes to Golish, and another visit from the pitching coach.
Second visit.
Talking to the catcher there. So that could be anything from, are you feeling okay, to, that's not the pitch I called.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, who knows what that discussion is about.
Yeah. So.
But it was both trips out there were very decisively made.
At unusual times when he was ahead in the count and not particularly in trouble. So umpire heads out to chase the coach back, and we're ready to go. No balls, 2 strikes to Golish here.
Just find a way to get it in play somewhere, somehow.
Golish, good speed, not an easy guy to double up. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and he pops that out of play behind us. You know, I got here a little later than I usually do, Frank, and I think I'm glad because that means I parked a little further away than I normally would have.
Saving a windshield.
No balls, 2 strikes to Golish. Thomas on first. There's a little shot. That might get down. Brookshire, boy, he's got some wheels. What a play out there.
Down.
That wasn't Brookshire. That was Ramirez, the center fielder. Brookshire, the right fielder. But Eli Ramirez, he covered a lot of ground.
Yeah.
I thought that was going to fall.
Yeah, because he wasn't in straight center. He was a little bit.
Yeah.
But he took off and ran it down.
Yeah.
Making a play.
Shortstop, number 9, Jake Williams.
1 out brings up Jake Williams. Jake struck out his first time up. Thomas at first, and takes low, ball 1 to Jake Williams, the senior. 1 out here in the 5th. Bears down 3-0, trying to get back in this ball game here. There's a chopper to Garrett, who throws it away. Boy, that's what we needed right there.
Needed a break.
Big break right there. So an error on the pitcher on a perfect double play ball. And he threw that ball about 8 feet high and wide. And so Thomas now at second. Williams at first, both with good speed, and Bears to the top of the order with Bryson Carey. Now, Bryson has worked a deep count both times today, Frank. This is the third time through the order. He struck out the first 2 times, but went 3 and 2 both times.
And one of our spotters reported Garrett is now up to 75 pitches.
All right.
So they're keeping an eye on that as well.
So ball outside to Carey. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. Bears threatening here in the top of 5.
Key base hit. Key base hit right here.
Yeah, good speed on the, and he lays it down. Didn't get it really far enough away. I don't know about that. He called him out at first.
I think I don't agree with that one. Don't agree.
And they're gonna talk to the field ump is actually going to on his own is going to come up and talk to the home plate ump. I think Carey got to the base before the second baseman did.
It sure looked like it.
It was a great throw because it was on the money. They're sticking with the out call.
Which may mean the home plate umpire didn't see it.
Yeah.
Because if you overturn your partner, you better make sure you saw it well.
So that's the second out, but the Bears move up to second and third for the freshman Randolph. Randolph has struck out twice today, and not a bad idea by Bryson. He just didn't get it far enough away from the pitcher.
A little bit more down third baseline, he may have beaten out.
Oh, yeah.
Because it was close.
Yeah, it was close anyway, but he kind of Garrett didn't have to go very far for the ball. There's strike 1 to Randolph. So big spot here for the freshman. 2 out, 2 on. The Bears' most serious scoring threat here in game 1 so far. Ball's down and in. 1 ball, 1 strike. Love for Randolph to find a way on and get Colin Fisher up here. Colin with the only Bear hit of the day, a single his last time up. Bears leading RBI man. And that ball's, oh my goodness.
Wow.
That's just a horrible call. I'm sorry. That ball almost hit him in the back foot, Frank.
It did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
It's not a good pitch.
My goodness. So Randolph behind 1 and 2 with 2 out here. And he fouls that off out of play. To the right, it's starting to drizzle again.
Yeah, it's picked back up.
A little heavier this time. We were dry about 5 minutes ago. One and 2. Garrett comes set, and that ball misses way out. Nice grab there by Pogue, or Bears could have scored there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it wouldn't hurt. A
No.
little slippery ball to the screen here will get the Bears on the board.
Break the ice any way you can.
2-2. He fouls another one off. Randolph
It's a good
staying
battle.
alive.
Good battle for Weston. Ran out of balls again.
Raining a little harder. You can kind of hear
I
it.
can hear it bouncing now.
Yeah. So these two teams playing a doubleheader tonight to try to beat this rain this week that we keep hearing is coming.
Maybe already here.
Yeah, it may be. 2 balls, 2 strikes to freshman Weston Randolph. And he loops that one into shallow right, and it's right at Brookshire, who's got it for the 3rd out. No runs in the inning. There were no hits, 1 error, and Bears leave 2 on. So going to the bottom of the 5th, and Duncan still leads Noble 3-0 here in game one of this doubleheader. I'm Randy Kersey with Frank Solomon. We'll be back after this at NobleBears.tv.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Welcome back to Noble High School, Noble, Oklahoma, where the Bears taking on the Duncan Demons tonight in a doubleheader, game one here. We are going to the bottom of the fifth. Duncan scored 1 in the first, 2 in the third, and that is all the scoring so far, and they lead at 3-0 here. Case and Anglin on the hill for the Bears. All 3 runs unearned, and there's a first pitch. Got him at first. Ramirez
tried to bunt his way
on and bunted it right to Anglin, who handles it for the first out. Brings up Barham, the shortstop for Duncan.
Number 13, Barham.
Barham reached on a ground ball error in the first and grounded out to third in the second. So his third time up. He takes ball 1 low and away. So bottom of the fifth. There's a hot shot. Nice pick by
Chris. Good play.
Colin Thomas over there.
Collins. My apologies. Colin.
And 2 outs.
Tough hop, too.
Snagged hit that on the nose, and it was just like, nope. I got it.
Baseball, isn't it?
I got it, yeah.
You get on with a blue dribbler back to the mound because they throw it away, and you smash one like that, and you're thrown easily out.
So that brings up Barnard, who is 1 for 2, and he grounds it at Fisher, who steps on it for the third out. So
quick inning.
Quick inning there for Anglin, which is good in the fifth. No runs, no hits, nobody left on. Bears coming up in the sixth. Bears down to 6 outs, trailing 3-0. We'll be back after this at NobleBears.tv.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical.
Welcome back to Noble High School. Bears trailing 3-0, batting in the top of the sixth as they're the home team, or they're the visiting team here in the first game of this doubleheader with Duncan. Colin Fisher leads it off. Fisher's the only Bear hit today, a single to left, his last time up. And the pitcher, Garrett, 9 strikeouts, but none in the last inning, Colin. Frank, he's maybe slowing down, and boy, Colin helps him out there. Strike one.
A little anxious on that swing.
Yeah, we were joking about Colin hitting a 3-run homer to get us back in this to lead off the inning, which, you know, obviously can't do, but I think he was trying to there.
It did look like that.
Yeah. No balls, 1 strike. He fouls that back, and he's down 0-2.
Just not good contact.
Yep. Single to the left, he kind of got off the end of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. So no balls, 2 strikes to Fisher.
Fight it off, put it in play.
And he fouls that one off. So making Garrett work. Again, Garrett 9 strikeouts and none, though, in the 5th in the previous inning. So maybe a sign the Bears are getting on him a little bit, and maybe he's slowing down a little bit. There's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Devin Knight and Anglin coming up after Colin, and Bears at the part of the order they want to be.
You bet. 3, 4, 5.
Yep, and then Hand at 6 is probably not a lot of 6-hole hitters hitting 397 in the state in any class.
Exactly. I can't see can you see the Duncan bullpen?
No, we can't really see the bullpen from here. We can see the Bear when nobody's over there, so.
Just wondered what that conference was about.
Yeah, game 2, it'll be interesting to see who Duncan starts. At times they've started the center fielder Ramirez as their number 2 pitcher. At times they've gone the second baseman. Ball misses just off the plate. 2-2. So don't know what they'll do.
Right.
Game 2.
You have an idea of what we'll do?
Yeah. Yeah, I think the guy batting here will be on the hill.
Good eye.
Runs it to full, and the Bears need base runners more than they need anything right now. So Collins struck out in the first, singled back in the 4th, and he's 3-2 here to lead off the Bears' 6th. Fouls that one off. Out of baseballs again.
Out of baseballs.
Sounds like the rain let up a little bit. Still, the umbrella's still out, though. So I think you're right, just enough to be annoying.
Yeah.
Nothing's puddling up or anything like that. But 3-2 pitch to Fisher. Misses high, ball 4, and Bears got the leadoff man on. That's what they need.
You know, that was 0-2.
Yeah.
And Colin, as good a hitter as he is, fouled off the ones that were close and waited, and that's good. That's good baseball.
Yep, fouled off probably 4 with 2 strikes on him. So that brings up Knight. Knight walked in the first, struck out in the 4th. And Garrett probably made one of his better pitches tonight. He broke one off down at his back foot, and Knight chased it. Looked like a strike till the last minute. There's high ball 1. So Bears in this game despite just 1 hit, but it's there for the taking as Garrett seems to be getting a little bit fatigued. Swing and a miss.
Good comeback pitch there, though.
Yep, 1-1. Knight looked a little out in front of that, though.
Might have been his change or something different.
One pitch, and that misses up.
He's missing more up, too.
Yeah, which is a sign of fatigue. Bend over and, pull that ball down. So they're playing Knight pretty deep, too, which is a good idea. Of course, I don't anything hit the center. I think Ramirez can run it down. There's a foul ball out of play over the first base dugout.
Yeah, he demonstrated that earlier, didn't he?
My goodness.
The ball that looked surely like it was going to drop.
Yeah. 2 balls, 2 strikes tonight. Nobody out. Fisher on first. And Garrett working in the 6. His 2-2 pitch coming up to Devin Knight. High, ball 3. So that runs the count to full. Now I think the Bear dugout's chirping over there, which is a good sign.
We need it. We need it.
So full count to Devin Knight and a throw over. Barham, the first baseman, tries a little fake throwback, and then but Fisher has none of it. Collins played a little too much baseball to fall for that. Timeout call by Knight at the plate. Devin Knight, 0 for 1 today. Walk and a strikeout. He's at 3-2 here. Swing and a miss. Fastball blew it past him. A little up in the zone, but good job there. That's strikeout number 10 for Garrett. Brings up Anglin.
Pitcher number 10, Jason Anglin.
Anglin laid down a sac bunt his first time up and struck out his second time up. So Fisher at first with 1 out now. And there's a foul ball out of play over the third base dugout. Out toward that new hitting facility, Frank.
That's right. That's right. We're excited. We had scheduled to start assembling the steel this week, but I feel like the weather may prevent us from doing so.
May not allow that. 0-1 pitch to Anglin, high, ball 1.
But the foundation's poured and the plumbing's in, so it's encouraging. Encouraging.
And that's going to contain locker rooms
Yes,
for softball and baseball,
Yes.
right?
Yes. So, we're in the process right now of getting bids to turf from the backstop out to about 200, 210 feet.
Okay.
And so we'll be able to move softball here and then have one of our goals has been to get every sport on campus.
Right.
We've been playing softball over at one of the elementaries off McGuire forever, and that'll allow us to do this.
2-1 pitch to Anglin, swing and a miss, 2-2. So
We'll
210 feet, so that's about double the baseline.
It'll be
the bases for
somewhere
baseball.
past the dirt.
Okay.
Out there is, and then we'll have a temporary. You have a temporary fence for softball.
Right.
And
so will that be ready for the
baseball.
fall, you think?
Well,
Oh, my goodness, that's a bad call. That ball's way out.
Way
Oh, my goodness.
I thought umpire was pointing where it was. Yeah, left foot.
I mean, it
was low and out.
Well, I mean, the catcher went to a knee and reached out.
Yep, wasn't good.
All right. 2 out now. And that brings up Hand. Strikeout number 11 for Garrett. So here's Hand with Fisher at first. There's a shot, 1 hopper. Nice play.
Excuse me.
Yep.
That's what he looked like on that one.
Hot
Excuse me.
1 hopper there to Giles, who backhands it, spins, and retires Hand at first. And the Bears strand another one. So no runs, no hits. 1 man left on base. And we're going to the bottom of the 6th. Bears still trail at 3-0 to the Duncan Demons. We'll be back after this at NobleBears.tv.
Medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Diesel Horse Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorse get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
security needs to be at the top of the list when it comes to your family, home, and lifestyle. We offer advanced systems that provide a secure connection to dedicated professionals who can dispatch first responders at a moment's notice. Your system will feature an easy-to-use touchscreen that intuitively makes operating your system as simple as one touch.
It's state-of-the-art security that fits into your lifestyle and your.
All right, welcome back to Noble High School, where the Bears trail the Duncan Demons, going to the bottom of the sixth. Duncan batting with a 3-0 lead. And up comes the Duncan catcher, Pogue. Pogue has flied to right and walked in his 2 times up. Kaysen Anglin back out. Kaysen has given up no earned runs tonight, Frank. Pitched well enough to win.
Pitched well enough to win. Doesn't deserve to be behind 3-0.
He's high there, ball 1. And he may still win. Bears
That's
got
right.
3 outs
That's
to go.
Right. It's not over.
Here's Pogue. And there's a pop-up on the right side, foul.
Maybe stay in.
Fisher coming over in front of the dugout, and he's got it. Colin Fisher makes a nice play there in front of the Duncan dugout.
Second baseman, number 27, Giles.
So you can kind of hear the rain coming down again.
Yeah, it's picking up again.
Giles, who made a nice play to end that last inning, takes strike 1. Good curveball there from Anglin. And there's a pop-up into left center. Golish is there, and he's got it. Two down. Anglin has not, Anglin's not given up a hit since the second, Frank. He's only given up 3 tonight.
Third baseman, number 2, Cross.
And
baseball's a funny game.
Yep, Duncan got 1 in the first, an unearned run, and they got 2 unearned runs in the second. 4 Bear errors in those first 2 innings. There's strike 1. Good curveball.
You know, it's real similar to last Monday, except we made the plays last Monday, and we're not haven't made the plays tonight.
High ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Cross, who has singled and flied out to center. Fastball, maybe a little up.
Agreed.
2 balls and a strike. There's a good one. 2-2. Senior Kaysen Anglin. Curveball, foul off by Cross. Jammed him. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here. And there's a ground ball to Randolph at second. He's got it. Throws over. Nice stretch by Fisher for the 3rd out. So, no runs, no hits, no errors for Duncan in their half of the 6th. We're going to the 7th, and the Bears are down to their last at bat here. Trailing Duncan 3-0. And, time to get them rally caps on. So we'll keep it here, Frank. We were talking a little bit about, I think the action prevented us from finishing our discussion about the facility and about the plan for the field here for softball. And I think I'd asked, and you might have answered, but I quit listening because the ball was hit. Okay.
I understand. So our plan, obviously, is to bring our softball girls on site, which was one of the primary driving factors behind doing this. Since we don't play slow pitch in the school, there's no reason to build a new stadium with new press box and new restrooms, new concession when we can share.
Right.
So we're going to go with turf out to a designated distance, and then we'll have a portable mound that will come in during baseball, but it'll be obviously in fast pitch. They don't use the mound. And then we'll have a temporary outfield fence because the distance for fast pitch is only 200 to 210 feet versus 340 to 370 in baseball. So
Yeah.
we're excited about having the girls here as well, and then having that hitting facility and mounds. So we'll have mounds in there too.
Yeah.
For both boys and girls to use in the development off season in the winter. So
right.
Exciting things. We just continue to progress and provide the best facilities we possibly can for our kids.
Right. So here we go with the 7th inning. Colin Thomas leads it off. Thomas worked a walk his last time up. He's 0 for 1 today with a strikeout and a walk. And he takes strike 1 from Garrett, who's pitched a heck of a game,
yes,
Frank. 11 strikeouts and only 1 hit here in a biggest game of the year for him.
Yep. Sometimes you got to give it up.
There's a fly ball to center, and Ramirez has got it. High fly out for the first out. And 1 out. So, no matter what happens and no matter who pitches game 1 or game 2, if you get 1 hit in a ball game, you're
probably not going to win, are you?
Probably not going to win. So Bears down to their final 2 outs, and we need about 4 or 5 hits here to turn this thing around.
And you got to give it up to Garrett as well, because he's thrown a gem.
Yep. So Golish up. Left fielder. Golish has hit the ball well twice. Drove it right over the head of the center fielder Ramirez, who ran it down probably 20 feet from the wall out there for an out. And then thought he had a gapper in right center, and Ramirez ran that down too. So he's 0 for 2. There's a chopper. He's going to try somebody else.
Yeah. Let's don't hit it back to Ramirez again.
That ball just goes foul. So we think by the fall we'll be good to go on the turf.
It's a timing issue with
something we can do this
the
summer.
turf delivery.
Yeah.
So hopeful for the fall, but there's no guarantees in the manufacturing.
How long does the high school baseball summer?
Usually they play the month of June.
Okay.
And then host some random tournaments from time to time, but we probably won't do that if the turf gets here, so we can get the groundwork done and all the base work done before the turf arrives.
1 and 2 to Golish. 1 out here in the Bears 7th, down to their final 2 outs. He takes high ball 2. So only 3 walks given up by Garrett to go with his 11 strikeouts tonight. There's a shot and a base hit. Second hit of the game, Golish with a clean single to center.
Now you got to start somewhere.
Yep, that brings up Jake Williams. Jake reached on an error, hit a chopper back to the pitcher, who would have been an easy double play, but he airmailed it into center. His last time up, he struck out his first time up, so needs some good contact here. Jake is a guy who hits the ball best when he's trying to go to right field. But kind of tends to sweep a little and get out and try to pull that ball, I think. And whether he's intending to do it or not, that's kind of what's happening.
Sometimes it's a hard concept to learn to be satisfied with the opposite field. Everybody wants to pull it, but opposite field counts just as much.
Yep. He takes strike 1. 1 out, 1 on here. Top 7. Bears down 3-0 and down to their final 2 outs here in game 1. And Jake swings and pops that one to the right side. And second baseman over makes the catch. Does Giles for the second out. So 2 down, and Duncan leading it 3-0 here. Brings up Bryson Carey. Bryson struck out his first 2 times up, laid down a bunt his 3rd time up that was a bang-bang play at first. He was called out. So he's 0 for 3 tonight, which is an unusual night for Bryson Carey. So he's due. And
once again, we're back on that
back on that
wide
outside corner.
left
That's right.
eye.
He's left-eyed. No balls, one strike. Curveball. That's more of a strike than the first pitch, Frank. 1-1.
You're correct.
That's a pretty good hook right there.
It was. I don't know how he laid off it.
Yeah. Two out, 1-1 pitch to Carey. Oh, my goodness.
He likes that, doesn't he?
Well, and now you got to just reach out there and try to hit it. I mean, yeah, okay, he's proven to you what he's going to do.
He's going to call it. So if it's
yeah.
back there, you're going to have to.
I think the Bear faithful are giving the umpire a little bit of a. There's a chopper to second. It's going to be a tough play for Giles. And he got him at first.
Called him out.
Yep. So that's the ball game, and Duncan wins the first one tonight here. 3-0 behind a gem from their pitcher, Garrett.
Two-hitter?
Two-hitter, 11 strikeouts, 3 walks. And, boy, during at a clutch ball game, he really shows up.
He did.
Bear pitcher showed up too, Frank.
Kaysen deserves a lot of credit tonight, too.
Kaysen, a 3-hitter. All 3 runs unearned. So you can't do much more than that. But he takes a hard luck loss tonight, his second of the year. He goes to 4-2. Bears go to 22-9, and so now we're down to game 2 here. And of course, remember we talked about at the start this will determine who goes to who hosts a regional. So Bears have to win this game by 4.
It's based on what I understand.
Yeah.
You know,
So
if
it's
you're
a run
tied
differential.
Head-to-head, it goes to run differential.
Yeah. So Bears win 2-0. That's not good enough. Bears need to score runs this game, and Colin, and hold Duncan down. Now you got to believe we got a good shot. Colin Fisher's going to be going in game 2. Duncan probably not going to score many, but Bears bats got to get going. But we got to score runs. We need to win this thing by better than 3. And I don't know what the tiebreaker is if they're both even.
I don't either.
Honestly, we'd probably have to call the athletic. We'd have to call the athletic director here at Noble.
That's right.
I'm sure he knows that right off the top of his head.
Maybe,
as you reach for your cell phone and send an invitation, he can find out. He can research it for us.
That's exactly right.
All right. So hey, we're going to have a little bit of a break here. We're going to stay. Picture will stay online. We're going to break and take a little restroom break, I think, and. We'll be back for game 2, probably starting in about 20 minutes. So, again, Duncan wins game 1, 3-0. Bears need to win this second one here. Colin Fisher on the hill, so like our chances on the win, but we got to win by some runs here to be able to claim second place in district and host that all-important regional in the state tournament.
But, let me add one thing. This is what sports is about. A little adversity, okay?
Yeah.
So we got some handed our way. Our kids have responded all year.
That's right.
There's no reason to think that we won't now. So
that's right.
Very confident.
And whatever happens, we can still go.
Of course.
We can still go to a regional somewhere else.
That's right. Just
and
don't
end
want
up
to.
In state. Just
want to be
not.
here at our
right.
place.
That's right. I think there were 2 teams in last year's state tournament that won regionals. They did not host. McAllister, I know, did, and there was another one, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. So, but you got to go beat somebody at home twice on their home field.
That's right.
And probably a pretty good team.
That's right.
Which, you got to beat good teams at this time of year anyway. So,
that's right.
Yeah. All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back here a few minutes before first pitch in game 2. I'm Randy Kersey with Frank Solomon. This is NobleBears.tv. Come back and join us for game 2 in about 20 minutes.
Give us a call today to learn more.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Oklahoma Career Tech's been serving upskills to doers just like you for over 100 years.
But this ain't your great Grammys of Pop Pop Tech School.
Oklahoma's favorite place to learn new skills keeps learning new tricks. Everyone knows the best way to learn is to do it yourself.
Sir, you okay?
Because you shouldn't have to wait to do what you love. Whatever you choose to do you.
Oklahoma Career Tech. Now is the time to protect your family with Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi. Internet security is becoming more of a fear every day. Protect your family against malware, viruses, intrusions, cyber attacks, and more. Modern internet deserves modern security. Get the best of both worlds with Pioneer in-home Wi-Fi and the Smart Wi-Fi app. Download the Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi app today or visit gopioneer.com for more information.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Security needs to be at the top of the list when it comes to your family, home, and lifestyle. We offer advanced systems that provide a secure connection to dedicated professionals who can dispatch first responders at a moment's notice. Your system will feature an easy-to-use touchscreen that intuitively makes operating your system as simple as one touch.
It's state-of-the-art security that fits into your lifestyle and your life. Give us a call today to learn more.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Oklahoma Career Tech's been serving upskills to doers just like you for over 100 years.
But this ain't your great Grammys and Pop Pop Tech School.
Oklahoma's favorite place to learn new skills keeps learning new tricks. Everyone knows the best way to learn is to do it yourself.
Sir, you okay?
Because you shouldn't have to wait to do what you love. Whatever you choose to do you.
Oklahoma Career Tech. Now is the time to protect your family with Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi. Internet security is becoming more of a fear every day. Protect your family against malware, viruses, intrusions, cyber attacks, and more. Modern internet deserves modern security. Get the best of both worlds with Pioneer in-home Wi-Fi and the Smart Wi-Fi app. Download the Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi app today or visit gopioneer.com for more information.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our